For those on YouTube though, welcome. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for checking out my channel. Always appreciate you guys. And yeah, if I've already hit 300 subscribers at this point, I'm very close. Thanks guys for bringing me to where I am, whether I am or not on 300 at this point. Obviously this video is being streamed and recorded quite a bit earlier than that. I'm currently on 292, but I'm very close. So if you guys enjoy the content, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and share it if you can. Also, let me know what you think of my takes and my opinions. I'm always glad to see what you guys say. But yeah, next video. This is a video by FLEEKAZOID. I've watched a lot of his content before. Hit a like there. This one came out yesterday as well. Terrible news for the gaming industry. I can't imagine what he's talking about. There is a lot of shit games out there right now, but I would say lately the gaming industry has improved quite a bit when it comes to games like Expedition 33. What's happening with Fable, with them changing and going back on everything, with games like Lords of the Fallen 2 that's coming out, with a lot of the new stuff. It looks like the industry very much is going back to what people like. Unfortunately, and on top of that, Ubisoft is fucking failing, which is funny as hell. I watched a couple of videos about that today as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Terrible news for the gaming industry. I'm back. Happy New Year. And what the
no, him being back is terrible news for the gaming industry.
hell is going on? Xbox is flirting with the barrel of a shotgun. You can buy a house with 3 sticks of RAM. All right, maybe it's a tiny
That's true. Fucking RAM is expensive.
house, but to Todd Howard, it's a mansion. And speaking of getting rammed, the new James Bond drives a Prius.
I don't care for that game. That game seems like such a fucking... I don't know. It just seems like it's gonna be fucking woke as fucking hell. That's the best way I can put it. It's gonna be fucking gay as hell.
Oh, man! I'm going to die! The guy that made one of the most memorable games of the last decade.
Oh, fucking yeah. Yeah, same. Nier creator Yoko Taro would like you to know he has been working on games. Fucking good. They just keep getting cancelled. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's fucking sad. I need a new Nier game.
Get a game greenlit, and the guy that hasn't made a good game in over a decade just got 3 greenlit. Nothing is lit at Ubisoft Halifax, and all the SSDs are out of stock right now because of this.
What the fuck am I looking at?
This.
Oh my
I
word.
generated 1 image of DAW, and now the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. You're welcome. And you may be wondering, what the hell
is FLEEKAZOID the reason fucking Grok is down?
the point here, Fleek? Well, there's nothing for us to talk about, so we're gonna talk about everything. 2025 was the year I waited for 2026, because in 2026, every game is releasing, except GTA. What did I say, Pimp? They're going for the 3-peat. 3 years in a row.
Out of all of these games, the only game that I am somewhat interested in, well, there's 2. Resident Evil Requiem looks really good, but I've never really gotten into the Resident Evil games, and I have a lot of hope that Witcher 4 ends up being good, but my expectations are very low for it. I don't care for Marvel's Wolverine because of Spider-Man 2. I don't care for First Light for obvious reasons, and GTA is overhyped and probably gonna fail. No, it won't fail, actually. It will be fucking played by everyone, because it's GTA, and I don't care for it.
Of most anticipated game, he don't miss. These devs are in the studio staring at these BBLs like Oppenheimer. If the jiggle is even 1 degree misaligned with the equator, scrap it, start again, 3 more months of dev time. They know they're making...
Yes, 100%. That's what GTA has always been. The problem for me, the problem I have with GTA in the modern day is GTA was always supposed to be a parody of the real world. But if you look at the real world today, it's no longer a parody. It's just copying the real world.
The game to end all games, every game that follows GTA 6 will be an after-credit scene to this industry. So you want another year, Rockstar? Take another year. Much like Rome, BBL jiggle physics aren't built
Yeah.
in a day. Retard will
If I want to see that, I'll literally just look at the news.
announce another Starfield DLC this year, and Bethesda fans will announce they still don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Todd will also announce he'll be growing 3 inches by next spring. He don't miss.
It's fucking tiny.
In other news, Ubisoft shut down its Halifax studio right
Yep, I'm so fucking happy that Ubisoft is fucking failing in every fucking thing they do.
after union certification the other day. Union busting? Nah. Don't, come on, don't quit being...
I watched a video from Rev today where apparently they've cancelled multiple games this year now already. So that's pretty good.
silly. This isn't union busting. They just removed the studio in which the union was based in, which legally is a very different sentence. Another thing going into 2026, by golly, we got a lot of sequels and remakes coming up this year. Just looking at Xbox, we got Forza, Gears, Halo, Fable. The head of Xbox should change his name to Matt Rebooty.
The one thing I want to see them remake, I'm not a fan of remakes anymore, but a game, either a remake or a third game, is Prototype. We need a Prototype 3 or a Prototype reboot.
Hell, right after I left, Voter got announced at the Game Awards.
Yep.
Boom! Bam, bam, bam! Boom! Bam, boom! Thanks, nigga. All right.
And you won't have to wait long for it. The lead developer said that it should be out sometime before World War III. Speaking of the Game Awards, like I said, Expedition 33 won every award.
The best game that came out in the past fucking 10 years. I'm just trying to remember when no. In the past 10 years, it's the best game that's released. That works too, but that's a different company. The reason I bring up Prototype is because he was talking about Microsoft. Yeah, same.
We're in the fucking building. He don't miss. Only for everybody to find out that they used AI to make it, so Twitter began hating the game they spent all of last year blowing. Several people with 8-hour video.
It's so stupid. Oh no, there was AI images that was used as placeholder images on a fucking lamppost somewhere. Fucking cancel the game because no, it's so stupid.
OSAs are gonna have to take them down now that nothing has changed. Then after they admitted to using AI, everyone else also admitted to using AI. The Arc Raiders does probably...
I'm sorry, even if a company says they're not using AI, they are lying. Everyone is using AI in some degree for their fucking projects. Everyone. If they say they're not, they're lying.
I had my favorite quote saying, "We use AI because this game dev shit's kind of boring, man." And the Avowed guy said, "Hey, we would never use AI." So as
We know how that turned out.
But as AI is, it can still beat whatever these West Coast devs are spitting out. Even the French can win. Concord 2 is coming out, and the game looks about as generic as its name. Highguard was supposed to be a game that quietly dies on the back pages.
Yeah, this is just Concord 2.
Steam, but thanks to Joff, it's getting a public execution. He just had to make this game the finale to his showcase.
So
you know,
funny.
you're not gonna believe this, but when hero shooters first started coming out, people would actually pay to play them. That genre is so irrelevant. It has...
I bought Overwatch 1 when it first came out. I was one of the first players in that fucking game. And then they fucking butchered it.
former employees of Concord working on it, which feels less like a development choice and more like a seance. Did the first Concord shutting down in 9 days not give you a clear enough hint? Speaking of which, Marathon is coming out later this year. The artist they stole from is going to make more money
This game is gonna fail miserably as well.
Off this game than Sony. Razer's teaming up with Grok to give you a judgmental AI waifu. It'll make fun of you, steal your data, and tell you a lot about a certain Austrian painter. If the NSA wants to see inside the Spank Citadel, you're gonna have to try a lot harder than the Razer Goon Jar.
Oof. Maybe aim for the head next time?
HyperX is making headphones that scan your brainwaves for some fucking reason.
The fuck? No thank you.
And their mics sound straight out of a Wendy's drive-thru. I don't want this thing microwave in my head. If I think
like,
thoughts that violate toss, does it turn into a shock collar?
Fucking everyone is talking about Assange shocking his dog at this point. Oh, fucking hell, that's hilarious.
For legal reasons, I'm lying out of my ass. He don't Speaking of dogs, look at these sweater puppies. It's crazy that you can get this for 10% off using code PIMP. Because you motherfuckers can't spell. Nintendo decided not to fuck over their fans for once and actually show some passion. I can't believe it either. Listen to this. In an effort to spread some holiday cheer to low-income households, they discounted Mario Kart World by 1%. I need...
That would be funny if it was true. They don't discount the games.
You to think for a second. When you play PlayStation games, what's the big question always nagging at your mind? No, it's not can they make Venom have a fatter ass than MJ. It's how can I automate the last 20 minutes of gameplay they forgot to take out? Well, PlayStation is getting into AI with a patent for ghost player technology. PlayStation finally
This is so stupid. Oh my word, Sony.
solved the biggest problem in modern entertainment. They're sick of all the
It's called YouTube. You search how to do something if you're struggling and you do it. You don't need an AI to play your game for you.
these years of degrading themselves, degrading their art, to stoop to our feeble minds, making SpongeBob come all over the walls so you don't get lost. Now we can remove all that. We can remove the controller. We can remove the TV because the PlayStation will play itself. Soon, you won't even need to watch the cutscenes. The AI will do it for you and then send you a push notification saying you felt something. It was complicated. 5 stars. This is the natural evolution of cinema. First, we watched movies. Then movies pretended to be games. Now the games are politely asking us to step aside. PlayStation says this increases accessibility. Of course it does. It makes games accessible to people who don't want to play them. But you see, here's the problem. They make places for those people. They're called movie theaters. You're gonna love them. No. Don't.
Okay. Just some information when it comes to South Africa. Most movie theaters are fucking shutting down in South Africa. They're not making money anymore. One of the biggest movie theaters in South Africa, Ster-Kinekor. In almost all of the malls that they existed, they have shut down.
Don't fight me on this. Who does John Cena follow on Twitter? You or me? You or me? You or me? With all that being said, though, and I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm no negative Nancy. I believe we've actually got a lot of great games coming out this year. Code Vein 2, Dynasty Warriors, Code Vein 2, Neo 3, Code Vein 2, Lego
I think I want to play Code Vein 2.
Batman, Dawn of War, Kiwami, Code Vein 2. Back in the Suicide Squad video, I said that bile got outdone by Lego games. In the big 2026, my point stands. This shit's gonna make Expedition 33 look like Fast 12. He don't miss. Fans of that game went from Suicide Squad to Suicide Watch. Not unlike Xbox. If your grandparents buy you an Xbox...
This is so fucking overhyped. Like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't even think this has actually got improved, like, hardware. It's just a bigger hard drive and it sparkles. It's dumb.
It's a sign they hate you. It's rumored that they're laying off 22,000 people. For the record, that's the population of Albuquerque, fucking New Mexico. Now, with all this tin-skin labor force being employed by every company, you'd be forgiven if you thought every company is using it. Some are. Some still understand the value of abusing their human employees. And no one understands that more more than Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog
Them two.
blasts more crunches than Lizzo blasts Crunchwrap Supremes. Their game is 2 years out, and they were crunching over Christmas to get an internal demo done. You may think it's easy to make the game that's gonna destroy your company, but not on Drucklefuck's.
I mean, they've already done that. Like, look at how well Last of Us 2 did.
Watch, let me remind you of something. This man banned the word fun during the making of The Last of Us Part 2. They also banned the word family because you're never going to see them again until this game is done. What matters more to you, seeing your kids' first steps or 4K ray-traced alopecia? Alright, pimps, that's enough incoherent rambling for one day. I've got to go be on standby to see if my favorite gravy seal is making a
God damn
return.
it.
Sayonara. Thanks to the flock of pimps and thanks to everyone that used code PIMP. We've got so much shit to
fucking
talk
hell.
about this year. Ubisoft just canceled Prince of Persia. Black Flag Remake just got delayed by a year. They
Yep.
just canceled 5 other games. The good news keeps
That's going to be it for me for tonight. Thanks, guys. If you enjoyed the rambling, if you enjoyed my takes, like I said, hit a like. Let me know what your opinion is on everything that you saw today. But yeah, thanks and goodbye.